Hi y'all, we're back today. Sorry it's taken so long. We've had a lot of rain nearly every day here, so that has really cut back on the yard work and everything we've been able to do, but the gardens are doing very well. As you can see, this is the tomato bed in the front yard, and they are as tall as me, and I'm about 5 feet. So coming out the garden, they're about 5 feet tall. We've been getting several handfuls of tomatoes every day. And as you can see, let's see if I can zoom in right there, there's a couple of them that are ready to come off. Pick those in a little bit. Here we've got our eggplant that we discovered once we pulled up the squash. And they are actually thriving now. And if you look here, I've got a nice purple eggplant coming in. It's going to be really nice once it's ready to eat. We pulled up the squash because one of the rainstorms had basically knocked the plants over, and they had fallen into the yard and were starting to rot. So we planted, took those out, and then let the eggplant start coming in, and then we went and got some more at Naylor's. Naylor's is a local store here, and we went and got some more fairy tale eggplant. And we got some white eggplant in here too that are actually starting to take off now a little bit. So that's the first bed. And we've also got, we thinned out our chives, green onions. So those are in several different pots. Here we've got the blueberry bush that is actually doing very well. It's really coming along, producing leaves and growing. Hopefully maybe next year we'll get some blueberries out of it. Okay, this is the next bed. Here we've got some more tomato plants. These were suckers that we pulled off the first bed of tomatoes, and they're actually doing really well now. It took them a while to take off. And if you look, let's see, about right here, you can see we've got several, a whole bunch of tomatoes here. And then we've got a whole bunch of them actually down here, right in there. Let's see, you can see that. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of tomatoes hopefully soon. We got the rest of the chives and stuff off the concrete. There's some growing in this pot. That's actually a weed. Others growing in these other pots here. There's the chocolate mint. There we go. I'm sorry about the focus. Okay, yeah, there's the chocolate mint. And then there's the lemon mint. That is really doing well. And then here we've got a Cajun bell pepper. It's a chili pepper, I'm sorry. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of fruits on that. We should be able to actually harvest most of those very soon, in the next day or so, I guess. It's a hot pepper, so it'd be real nice to make with salsa with all those tomatoes we got. Okay, now we've moved to the backyard where our other garden is. Here we've got the asparagus that came from seed. These, for the first year, they have to just go to seed. You just let them grow. And so they're doing pretty good. This is probably about 3 foot tall right here, and it's doing really well. Next we have our sunflowers. Those are also 3 or 4 feet tall and doing really well. Just can't wait for the blooms. So doing pretty good. Just waiting for the blooms. It's going to be really pretty. Okay, next this is our corn. There we go. There's our corn. Doing really well here. That's going to be so nice, that homegrown corn. It looks like there's a stalk and stuff right there. There's one there. There's one coming in right there. It's going to be so nice. Grill the corn on the grill and the husks and eat it. It's going to be so much fun. Alright. So we'll move on to the next bed here. This was our strawberry popcorn bed. It came out in like little 1 to 2 inch strawberry colored like mini corn cobs, but we haven't had very much luck with that. That's really our only plant right there for that. So we decided to plant some more bell peppers. So we've got 3 bell peppers that are starting to grow in here. We just recently planted these, so they're doing pretty good there. Then here's our okra. As you can see, these leaves are massive. I mean, my hand is about 6 inches long, so I mean, it's getting pretty good. Oh wow! Looky here. Look at what the storm, rain, all that rain has done. We've gotten some okra that gonna have to harvest before it goes too bad. Look, there's some red ones right there. More blooms. Yeah, got to pull these leaves out the way. Yeah, we've got a lot of okra coming up. It's going to be so much fun harvesting all this. We haven't done okra in our personal garden yet till now, so this is really exciting. Yeah, look at that long one right there. That is huge. Better get that off soon. Okay, so I told you we were pulling suckers off of the tomatoes in the front for the second bed up there. Well, we had so many of them, we put some back here too. So we've got an entire bed here of just tomatoes. Some of them are doing well, some of them aren't. See, that one's not quite growing very much. It's doing okay, but you know, this one we actually planted after that one. And here we've got some like Juliet's, I think, there. We also got some suckers from my mother-in-law's garden too. She had a few other varieties that we didn't get ourselves. So this one's doing pretty good. I already had to tie that one up so it would grow straight instead of out in the yard. But that one's, you know, getting to be about 4 foot tall. So we've got lots of tomatoes in cages. Just hoping that they'll take off. Okay, here is our squash bed that has not been doing very well at all. You know, a couple times we had some neighborhood dogs come through, and they trampled several of the plants, so we lost several of those. And then I'm not sure, maybe we're overwatering or not watering enough. But we've got 2 squash plants really left right here. There are some blooms on there, so you know, I'm hoping they'll take off a little bit. And then here we've got some cucumbers that we planted all along in here. You can see we got the fencing up for them to grow up, and they're starting to take off a little bit. It took them a while to catch on and get roots and start growing. But they're actually doing very well now. I mean, look at that. You know, there's a bloom on that one right there, and then this one's starting to grow up a little bit, starting to grab on to the fencing. That is awesome. So, anyway, that is our garden update for now. Hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned. We'll be back next week.